In polluted industrial English cities during the Industrial Revolution, two plant diseases, black spot, which infects roses, and tar spot, which infects sycamore trees, disappeared. It is likely that air pollution eradicated these diseases.
All right. What is our conclusion, Kamani?
It is likely that air pollution eradicated these diseases.
Excellent. And what's our reasoning for it, Amara?
Because during the polluted industrial English cities, I'm sorry, because during the industrial revolution,
I thought I was gonna go with because I'm like not even paying attention to the intro.
I have no idea. I think I was just zoned out. But okay. But during the Industrial Revolution, when the English cities were polluted, two plant diseases that were infected with these two diseases, any plants. Okay, I am so out of it right now. But those diseases disappeared when
yeah. So we're saying, hey, the pollution does bad things, but apparently it could do some good things and kill these diseases, right? All right, we got it. We know that this is a strengthen question because it says if true and most strengthens. So this is where it's super fun and we get to predict answers. Fall in love with this process because these are hard questions, but fall in love with trying to predict answers because it's how you truly do get better and faster at this test. So this is where I say like get slower to get faster. This is a great example. So did anybody make any predictions? And think about those four things that we mentioned before, like eliminating alternative explanation, saying why the support matters, why the study matters, or just bringing in additional information. So think about those two when you make your predictions. So Angelica, what was your prediction?
I had just generally said that other plant diseases were also found to die off because of air pollution.
Okay, so I like that kind of.
Okay.
I don't think it's quite strong enough. What is the flaw here?
That it's a causation correlation.
Yes. Do we all see this flaw, that it's a causation flaw? We're saying because these two things happened at the same time, one must be causing the other. Does everybody see that? So how can we strengthen this causal relationship so that it is probably true?
By proving the causation?
By proving, yes. So do you see how Angelica's answer isn't terrible? Like it gets us like on that line, it gets us like a little bit closer. But her answer choice has the same issue of, well, how do we know that that other thing isn't causing those plants to have diseases or those diseases to die too? Like, couldn't there be this third thing that it's killing these two diseases and that other thing is killing those other plants that you mentioned, Angelica? Do you see that?
Yeah, I just don't know how I would have worded that. Because I did think about that, like an alternative explanation, but like I don't know what would have been a good one because air pollution. So like what I say.
No, you're perfect. This is where if you don't spend too much time on it, you're totally right. It is likely that something else made the diseases disappear. That is a good enough prediction. Do you see that? Like perfect. I can see where you probably were like, I couldn't think of anything, so I went this direction.
Yeah.
Totally fine. That's all I predicted was, or something else did not, I should say, not something else did. So we would strengthen that the air pollution is what is causing these diseases to be gone. If we say like something else didn't cause it, right? By eliminating that, whatever that alternative thing is, we would eliminate it. All right. Everyone got this one correct with going with D. So black spot and tar spots returned when the air in the cities became less polluted. So this wasn't what I predicted, but it goes in on that correlation, right? That if whenever we have it, the diseases disappear, and whenever the pollution is gone, the diseases come back. Do we see how that strengthens it? Where E was a tricky wrong answer. Why is E wrong, Malika? Oh, you're on mute.
So they're saying black spot and tar spot were the only plant diseases that disappeared. Well, because they're not bringing in like the air pollution factor into it.
Yes, just because these were the only plants that disappeared, that doesn't strengthen that it's the air pollution that that caused the diseases to disappear. Did we have any other problems eliminating any other answer choices?
I had liked D earlier, but I switched, or E, but I switched to D because of that exact reason. I didn't read close enough.
Did you catch it for yourself?
Yeah, it was.
Excellent.
I reread the conclusion and I was like, "Where is air pollution?" Because E only talked about industrial revolution. There was nothing else.
That's a big win for today, Angelica. Seriously, catching yourself, reading whenever you get down between two answer choices, I call it sometimes you have to realign yourself with truth. If you're down to two, don't be afraid to go back and read the conclusion and be like, okay, what am I specifically focusing on? And that's this air pollution here. Excellent, great job.
Question. So all the answers are going to have something to tie in with the conclusion if there's a conclusion?
Well, it would be strengthening the
Or can they just strengthen the premises?
They could. If you strengthen the premises, in turn, it does strengthen the conclusion, right?
Yeah, okay.
Excellent.